uh, continue to win. You guys make the long road trip to South Dakota and show why you guys have the top offense. You guys now 11th in the nation. As you get ready for homecoming, I mean, this is very exciting, just what the program has done so far and what it has yet to accomplish.
It is very exciting, without a doubt, and certainly it's great for our players and our program to get the recognition nationally with the high ranking. We're in the top 15 in many categories statistically on both sides of the ball, but it's also very important that we keep an even keel on this thing and realize that it goes away very, very quickly. Homecoming's a big game. We've got a great opponent, and we should have a big crowd. So it'll be a fun Saturday, but as a team, we have to make sure that we continue to do what it is we've done up to this point and what it is that has allowed us to be successful.
Before we get into Saturday at South Dakota, Gardner tying with the school record for 5 touchdowns.
Right.
You also had other running backs, 100-yard games. As a coach, has that ever happened to the team that you've coached to have a back and another back just doing so well?
This is my 25th year as a head coach, and I've never had 3 backs get 100 yards, let alone 4 backs in one game. Just phenomenal. They each averaged over 9 yards per carry, and so you start by giving credit to that offensive line, that our starters and the backups that we were able to play in the second half all went in and did a great job. Our running backs loved running behind our offensive line, and I know certainly with Jaquan, he'll be the first one to deflect any praise or attention away from his accomplishments and direct it to the offensive line. But yeah, we've got certainly a very special running back in Jaquan, but we also showed our depth at the position with Richard Doctor having probably his best game statistically, I think, as a lumberjack. And then it's so nice to be able to get Blair Zerb and Jabbar Bird, 2 very talented backs in their own right, to get them multiple carries and see what it is they could do. So, and maybe the best thing of all that is that when you talk to those 4 running backs, there's not a senior in the group. Jaquan's just a sophomore, as is Richard. Blair is a junior, and Jabbar just a freshman. So obviously it was fun to see them get loose, but again, I think you have to give credit to that offensive line for what they're doing, what they continue to do. Alex Kappa, Josh Hansen, Lucas Govan, Jonathan Rowe, and Jonathan Badgett, our 5 starters, and then Jared Adams, a senior that started here as a defensive lineman, moved over to offense in 2013, went in and did a really nice job as well. So again, 498 yards rushing, a conference record on Saturday, and certainly that's our MO. We to be successful offensively, we need to run the football first, and if we can do that, it will open up a lot of other things, because you've got Robert Weber, who's talented as throwing the ball, and you got Chase Crevichet and Derek Brown and Marquise Deadweiler, Brandon Kikitska, out there to catch it. So, but it was fun to see, absolutely.
Yeah, obviously no secret, you guys having success running the ball. Do you see other teams loading the box and trying to defend it? Obviously they're not having success stopping the run, but are you seeing that?
Well, not really, because I think we pose a nice problem for any defense that we play, because if Dixie State, for example, did come out in the front that we hadn't seen a great deal of. It was a front designed to stop the run, and we threw for over 400 yards, I think it was, in that game. So we do have the players and the playmakers at the receiver positions that if a team chooses to do to load up the box and try to stop the run, we have other things to turn to, and what a luxury that is for a coach and a play caller to be able to know that we have other options if they want to take away the run game. So again, I love our balance, and yes, we do start with the run, but I also think we are a very balanced offense, because we can throw the ball short and have receivers that have the ability to pick up yards after the catch, or throw the ball downfield, which has been something that we've been lacking in past years, but we've had a number of over-the-top throws this year that really has added to the effectiveness of our offense.